Yeah, good afternoon, Jane. I mean, it does feel we're 140 plus days into this, week 21 of President Trump's 4 to 6 week war. And ever since the 17th of June, when we expected this peace to break out, it's actually now seems to be spiraling out of control. As you say, the latest is Iran has a number of proxies that operate in the region. We talked about Hamas and Hezbollah. The Houthis are the latest ones. They've actually now threatening shipping going through the Bab al-Mandab Straits for Saudi Arabia. Now, it's not the first time that the Houthis have threatened shipping through there. If you recall, back in 2023, it was when the height of the Israel-Hamas conflict. And in the past, when it's been closed, actually, commercial shipping, they generally use this route to get to the Far East because it saves them a bit of time. But it's a bit inconvenient, but they have to go the long way around the Horn of Africa to get to their destination. The challenge, of course, that is about 4,000 nautical miles further. It's an extra 2 weeks, and therefore you take ships that take longer. There's fewer ships available to load up, and of course you increase costs. But apart from that, it's just largely an inconvenience. So why have the Houthis targeted specifically Saudi Arabia this time? Well, back in the 1980s, Saudi recognized it was very dependent on the Strait of Hormuz for the export of its oil. So it built a 1,200-kilometer pipeline all the way across Saudi Arabia, across to the Red Sea, where it has a port there, the Yanbu port, offloads its oil there, so it bypasses the strait altogether. The challenge is those ships that they offload it into are huge. They're very large cargo vessels that have 200,000 tons of oil. Why is that important? It's important because the draft of those ships is deeper than you can go through the Suez Canal.
Which is, of course, up at the top of the Red Sea.
Up at the top of the Red Sea. Therefore, you're forced, once again, you've got to go out the bottom. And therefore, what's actually Iran's doing here is they had claimed they were attacking US facilities, military facilities around the region. Now, this has got nothing to do with the US military. This is all about attacking global energy supplies because it knows that actually that's a vulnerability for President Trump. And as we were coming on air, I noted that the oil price has now gone over $100 a barrel. It's having an impact.
Meanwhile, President Trump says further threats, this time about re-avenging the loss of American lives. He and we've just heard from also making clear that they're threatening to strike civilian infrastructure. Just explain what he said.
Yeah, part of this, two big threats, one of which is America struggling to stop Iran targeting commercial vessels in the southern part of the Strait of Hormuz. So they've said that if you continue to attack them, we're going to now start attacking bridges and power plants. That's fine, except it's very difficult to see how they are military targets. And if they're not military targets, you're subject to the law of armed conflict. Are very, very dangerous. The bigger concern for me, though, is that the whole elements of US military casualties is now very much in the topic. President Trump has claimed on social media that he's trying to compare the wars in Vietnam being much bigger, much more costly than Iran, trying to show that Iran is relatively small. But the fact remains, he's also blaming Iran for the casualties. We're seeing some footage here when they've repatriated the most recent of the 3 Americans who've recently died, and therefore he's venging, sort of almost revenge to avenge them by taking the fight to Iran. The problem with that sort of argument is the US have lost 18 servicemen so far, and over 500 have been injured. But it is worth remembering, the US started the war, and US serving personnel will serve their country, serve their president, they will take risks, but ultimately they pay the ultimate sacrifice. Iran, by contrast, is defending itself. They claim they've lost 3,500 people since the start of the war. A good proportion of those will be civilians, including 120 children at the Minab facility. And also, ever since the 17th of June, the ceasefire, they claim that they've lost 50 people have been killed and over 500 have been injured. The point being is that if President Trump's justifying an increase in hostilities to justify the loss to avenge the lives of 3 US service personnel, you're effectively providing a green light to Iran to escalate significantly the war, potentially beyond its current geographic boundaries. I think the takeaway for me is that President Trump probably expected a short and decisive war, but any war has unintended consequences. And the grave challenge at the moment, I suspect, is that military action is not going to deliver any peace anytime soon. It will delay the negotiations, and it will result in the loss of more lives, not all of them military. Sean, thank you very much.
So I just got back from Disney World, right? And even though I've been to these parks hundreds of times before, I felt like this particular trip taught me a bunch more about my personal happy place. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. I'm back from another Disney World trip. I know, y'all are shocked, right? This one was just for fun, no work-related tie-ins, and yet between chicken tender breaks and back-to-back ride-throughs on the People Mover, I noticed a whole bunch of stuff around the parks that are either brand new or I just have somehow missed out on after all this time. But that's why I'm reporting it back here for you, so you can notice all these Disney World things now instead of being surprised by them later on. Okay, calling all frequent Epcot flyers out there. You know how chaotic Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewinds lines can get. But in case you're not aware, let me just say, be prepared. When you're getting ready to ride Cosmic Rewind, you're going to enter 3 different rooms before exiting to the boarding area. First room doesn't have anything. You'll move through it pretty quickly. Second room has a little message from Nova Prime, but nothing too intense. And the third is where the real chaos begins, because you start off in a smaller dark room underneath a cosmic generator jump point, and through the power of Disney magic, you'll be immediately transported into a new showroom before your very eyes. For those who've ridden Cosmic Rewind before, you know what this room means. After the pre-show happens, the doors on the right side of the room open up and exit out into the coaster boarding area. And you can either choose to be part of the massive crowd that stampedes to the right of the room, waiting for those doors to open, or avoid it completely by staying on the left side of the room. I mean, one way or another, Cosmic Rewind humor for you there. You'll get on the ride regardless.
Epic times await at Alton Towers Resort. Lock out your summer and meet the Minecraft mobs in the UK first. Only at Alton Towers Resort.
Of fans to be one of the most charismatic professional players in the scene. But by majority of fans, do they just mean your mom?
Oh, that's a lame one. To compete in the rankings and everything. That's actually a good one. You did your research there. Sure. We can. We've done it.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about you.
Okay.
Right? When you were talking,
It's like
I live in California. It's like we almost invented tortillas.
no, but not that kind. I lived in California as well, but you're talking about something else.
Talking about like Taco Bell, right?
No, you mix
Chalupa.
the eggs.
No, you get this from the supermarket. It's flat. It looks like a frisbee. You could chuck it.
No. That's the Mexican tortilla. It's not the Spanish one.
Who came first?
Yo, I'm done. Can I leave or no?
But
Yeah.
well, hold up. We still have a couple more. So this isn't even your
is the
floor.
defending champion here.
Guess he doesn't mix well with others.
Liquid is the defending champion here for EAFC at EWC. Alongside Falcons and Vitality, they are the three biggest organizations battling it out for the club championship points. When we're looking at the current standings ahead of today, Falcons is sitting pretty comfortably in that top 9 spot. Bashor on that 12th, and the rest of Liquid as well as Vitality lagging behind towards the bottom of the leaderboard. Today is going to be absolutely crucial in terms of determining which one of these club championship points organizations will be able to get the most amount of points, considering that when we're looking at the other stages, they're not doing too hot either.
The Esports World Cup, the most elite competition in the world. Its trophy system is built to match. The Club Championship Trophy, awarded to the one club that rose above the rest and reigned supreme across all EWC games. Every participant earns a key engraved with their name. That's their right to compete. Reigning champions hold a key unlike any other. The Game Trophy is the ultimate prize for every game's champion. Incomplete until a champion's key is inserted. The champion's key frame is locked into the totem, a stone marker of legacy, etched with every EWC champion. The losing keys are crushed. The champion claims 3, a personal reminder of who they defeated. The rest are preserved beneath the totem in resin. Every fallen contender captured forever beneath the totem. At EWC, nothing is granted. Everything is earned.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by Play.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Hey guys, what's going on guys? Today we'll be playing FC26 and we will be doing a challenge. The challenge is, if we lose a match, we have to get a player from that club that we lose to. Let's do this. So, it might take a little while, but we can do it, I think. Well, we should be able to do it. So, we're going to go with the European International Cup, because that gives the most money. No. So, let's hire some coaches. Defense will be this guy. Scott. Dexter. Well, no, Scott. Next. Let's try and pick a midfield. Ooh. Might have to be. What one did we just do? Defense, right? We just did defense. Let's do 3-star on the goalkeeper. Midfield and attack we need to do now. Midfield and attack. This guy's for midfield. And now just attack I need. There we go, perfect. Perfecto. And now we've got a message. Greetings, manager. On behalf of the whole team, I wanted to welcome you to Clash Clan. Okay. Alright, so this series is going to take a while to complete, probably. So can we beat Peterborough? Let's hope we can. Yes, we can. Okay, that's good. Good start. Can we beat SD? Who is? No idea who they are, but yeah. Right. I've got to show me the Saudi Arabian British alphabet. Right, here we go. Scouting. Ooh, let's. Argentina. Ooh, there's so many guys we can pick from, which are not good. You can't do it from there. That's fine. I don't even know why I set that up. But you know. Right. Can we win? Draw. Okay. It's not lost yet. Burton Albion we have to face now. Can we win? I hope we can. Okay, Burton Albion. I need to check what league they're in. What league are Burton Albion in? League One. Okay. It's a League One team apparently. That's why we couldn't beat them. The League One would be Burton Albion. League One. Yeah. If we can only get one of these players. We'll get James Jones, sure. 6 days I need to skip. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's going to take a little while. I have to get him. And I get him for 270k, sure. And need Cameron. Right, you're coming to him. Don't know if he's good, but sure, I'll take him, I guess. For 3 years contract. 900. He could help me. Right, James Jones I have now. James Jones. Not bad. Well, I need to get James Jones on team now. Can't remember it. I just sent a mid. That can improve my team a little bit. Not much though, but you know, all good. Let's see if we can beat Salford City. Can we? Salford City we lose to as well. Oh no. League 2 team. Salford. We can only get one of these guys. Alfie Dorrington could be useful. Another 6 that you need to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully we do well. Can't wait until we lose against like Crystal Palace or something. If we get one view during the stream, the video, then I'll get someone obviously. Get a good pair. Like 930k. Remove the clause. sure, yeah. 5 years. Yeah. 700. That's good. Alfie Dorrington joined. That's good. He joined my club. So centre back. And then centre back B. I used to do that, sure. Can I beat Accrington? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good. Can I beat Mansfield Town? 3-3. Okay. 1-2-1 on pens. Not bad. Can I beat Crawley Town? Yeah, I need to beat Crawley Town now. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Crawley Town. I need to get one of these guys now. Ben Radcliffe. Ooh. For the youngest skip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I beat Fleetwood Town? Yes. Yeah, that's good. Don't know if this guy's good or not. Kenny Hanna came on, not too bad. Five years. I accept. 500. Right, so we got Ben Radcliffe now. Centre back. Ah, that's right. If they get an injured player, that's right. Can I beat Gillingham? Yes, I can. Can I beat Plymouth Argyle? You feel like it would be good if we get beat by them, but you also wouldn't be good. One, oh. Yeah, it's still show. Plymouth Argyle, really? Okay. Okay, let's watch. Okay. It shows how my team up a lot. Nine days I need to skip. Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I beat Swindon Town? No, I got beat by Swindon Town. Okay, I got beat by Swindon Town. Not good. Only 18. 12 days. Holy. Charlie, I don't have any play from Charlie. We just give it a go. Argentina. What about I do from England? I need to skip 6 days now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I beat Barrow? Can I beat Barrow? Ah, I lost to Barrow as well. God damn it. Joe Anderson. Oh, he's bad. Killian Barrett. I think it's better. Goalkeeper. 12 days. Holy. How many days do I need to skip? Scout in the list. Where's the scout? Oh, there. Three days remaining. One, two, three, yeah. Right. I should be able to get one of them now. 730k. Five years. 1,200. And I need to wait 6 days. Skip 6 days now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I beat Colchester? Please beat Colchester as well. Till, okay, not too bad. Now can I can get crucial 5 years W. Yeah, no, release bonus W 400. There we go. Aiden Borland 1.2 million. Damn, that's good, I guess. So, I did that. Do I have those pairs? I don't. Oh, yeah, okay. I feel good. Can I beat Barrow? No. If I can't, then I'll have to get Barrow again. Player from Barrow again. Yeah, I have to get a player from Barrow. I do. God's sake. Can I beat Notch County? I drew it, okay. Okay, let's get that I drew 16. Oh no. I really need them. Sheesh. 100 down. That I'm gonna do for them. Sheesh, 130, okay. Alright, fine, 700. I'll take it, okay. I've got enough. Joe Anderson, ooh. I paid for him. Now can I beat a Harrogate Town? I was fifth at one point, I do believe. I'm getting lower. I'm 16th place now. Can I beat Harrogate, please? Please let me beat Harrogate. Can I please beat Harrogate Town? Well, 1-0, okay. Barnsley, okay. Will I beat Barnsley? 1-0, okay. At least I don't lose again. Well, probably. I won, yes. Well, MK Dons. Will I beat MK Dons tomorrow? 1-0, okay. Right, Grimsby Town. Alright. I'm now 11th place, which is good. Not too bad 11th. It's mid-table. Mid-table. Can I beat Grimsby, please? Can I beat Grimsby? Yeah, do so. Next. Will I beat Grimsby? That's the real question. Yeah. That's good. I'm 9th. No, not too bad, I guess. Yeah, so I've got Manager of the Award. Manager of the Month award, I mean. Can I beat Shrewsbury? No, I couldn't beat Shrewsbury this right though. Okay, can I beat Oldham Athletic? Please beat Oldham as well. Can I beat Oldham? No. I need to get an Oldham Athletic fan. He's good, but not excellent. Okay. 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 Bad. Okay. Good. Bad. Good. 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 Okay. Good. Bad. Bad. Poor. Okay. And how to get a good player? Man, he lose 3 times. Where's the guy that's so pretty good? Okay. Bad. Matthew Hudson. He is goalkeeper. Maybe. One day. Literally one day. a funny shelf. Although you know. Can I beat? Sheffield. Okay, Sheffield. Just may got beat. Lee Boonish. He's good. 11 days you need to skip from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can I beat Barnet? It would be good if I could. Please beat Barnet, I swear. Can I beat Barnet? Ah, I lost. Okay, Barnet. Okay, just need to Barnet, pal. No. Barnet, not need. Okay. I need the good. Well, I take good. I not good like that. Okay. Bad. I need a good pal. Oh. Very good. Only if I still need a goalkeeper, I need a goalkeeper. Who's this? Striker. Okay. Okay. 12 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Gonna be Newport County. Draw, okay. Can I beat Tranmere Rovers? Tranmere Rovers is what I need now. Okay, maybe not that one then. This. Two don't have fun. Tranmere Rovers, 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 Tranmere Rovers. Oh, excellent, this is good. Left back. One day, that's good. Right, Tranmere Rovers. Holy, that's good. She's 180k. No, fuck that. She's 180k. He's not a player yet. Yes. Pretty sure. 4 years. Six hundred. It's gonna be rough. Good. Can I beat Bristol Rovers? Very good if I can. Can I beat Bristol? I cannot, okay. Fuck's sake. Flip's sake. Bristol Rovers. Go all the way over to the beach. This guy's good. So I think I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I beat Walsall? Can I beat Walsall? No, I cannot. Okay, Walsall. It's just gonna be Walsall. And that's why I can't. 910 I need. That's great. Yeah, nice easy. For sure. 5 years. 800. No, 900. Almost a million. Holy. Oh, 64k. 66. Oh, just. I've improved my team a bit. Can I beat Barnet? Well, no. Okay. Oh yeah, I need Walsall player, didn't I? And I should. Walsall player. He's good apparently. How many days? 12. Okay. Oh, days here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. Okay. Can I beat Harrogate Town? Should be able to. If I don't, I'll have to get one of those. Yes, I can. Okay, that's good. Barrow. Alright. Oh wow, I'm 15th. That's good. That's good, I'm 15th. $510k I'll have from him. Days. Yeah, man. 700. Maybe I have 700. From sure. Best town's got a card, which ain't good. Can I beat Barrow? Or how to see about me? If we can beat Barrow. Can we beat Barrow? Please say we can. Beat Barrow. Okay. We can't beat him, Valley. We do. Right. Right, Notch County. Can I beat Notch County? Oh. Okay, I drew. Not too bad. $16. Oh no. Maybe transit. Yeah. Right. Almost done. Who did we lose to then? Did we lose or did we? We do, don't we? Yeah. Guys, remember to like and subscribe. See you guys next video. Bye. It'll be called playing FC, which is clear. But every time we lose by player. From that club card 0. Right, save it there. Like what?
We're making a list of what you're doing and not doing. You know that. I am, not we.
Well,
Me.
what?
So you've
I don't really
refused
care.
a bagel.
I
So
didn't refuse. I can't. You know I can't.
You can. I was going to show you how to do it. Assume that I will and I might. Okay, I assume that you can do it because I've seen you make bagels before. So, do you want to buy some cereal today so you can put that in a bowl with milk?
I'm right.
You could eat that for breakfast.
Cereal's disgusting.
Huh?
Cereal's disgusting.
Right, so you come up and we'll. The bagel's already cut in half. All you've got to do is put the salmon in it.
Can you do that for me?
You can't do that.
No, I can't.
You're pussy. Okay.
I'm not pussy.
Right, well, when you're hungry, come up and I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I hate her. Everything about her. Do this, do that. You can't. Oh, no. Hello?
Come and have a pan of chocolate.
What?
Come and get a pan of chocolate for yourself.
Okay. Footy, mate. Bloody footy.
Opportunity. Oberon really needs some wind shells. Any other players to watch?
There's not to watch. To be fair, Marwan as well. Marwan had a disappointing day one. I think if you saw his reaction from the results, he knew he could have came out with a few wins, but he still has 2 chances to redeem himself. So I got my eyes on him.
It is time to get into the games. Another round of action and a big one for MS Asari versus Ilian. Both need 3 points. A draw will not help either. We send it over to the casters to get this one started.
Yeah, we move into the next round of the group phase here. We are getting closer and closer to finding out our final 24 that will make you through to the next stage here of the FC Pro World Championships. Brandon Smith alongside Richard Buckley for another round here. Rich, already we've just seen 6 games conclude today, and that table is shaken up. You've already had a couple of moments to have a bit of maths on it, and you're thinking already that for some players, 6 points might not be enough.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this table as it stands right now. It's the first chance of the game whistled past the post from Bernardo. There's plenty of players with 2 games left to play. Looking at Dasari, Levy, Paolo Neto in this game right here, Krista Ball, all on 6 points already. Below that, you see the opening goal of the game. The football wide past the post, but Paolo Neto, in classic Paolo Neto style, opens the scoring of what plans to be a very high-scoring game. There's plenty of players below 24. I'm looking at MS Duxbury. I'm looking at Greece on 5 points. If he wins, he goes to 8. More than likely he is in. Ilian on 4 points. Trimmy's back on 4 points. Luke Down on 4 points as well. Alongside Kieran John on 4 points. 7 points might be a bare minimum to get you in to that top 24 at this point.
Well, this is a new format for us as well. And you see, so often we come to a World Finals. The ball's bouncing around there from a corner. That's defended well by Paolo Neto, the Libertadores champion against the Premier League champion on one half of the Manchester City. Matthias Bonanno, what a tournament he's been having so far. Currently 4 wins from 4. Looking to match up what Levy Finn has just been able to do. He's on maximum points with 50. No doubt they are on their way through. And also in the top 8, as I'm saying, Richard, is, look, we saw the Champions League earlier this season. Same format, same number of players. There was 5 players, all on 7 points during that league phase, Rich. There was the goal difference of Tuga and RVP Legend that put them through on that day. So that was 7. That was 7 points. I think the Champions League before that was 6 points. We saw it briefly in the Liga FC Pro, the league phase, which is a little bit different. That was also 7 points to get you through. Yes, there was less players in that competition there, but I mean, this is really going to come down to the wire. So stay with us across this last round of group phase. If you are wondering why we are slightly, I guess, behind the tournament schedule, that was because yesterday we were able to actually connect, weren't we, to the online services after this. It's the bar. And it has meant that we've kind of got to do double digits today in terms of gameplay. We've got round 5 and round 6 of the group phase to conclude, and then we're straight into knockouts. By the end of play today, Rich, we'll find out who's going through to our finals day as we got our first update over here from Ilian Bushi. There's a lot of good games in this round, including 2 former world champions in action. You just saw one there, MS Dasari, the other being the other.
6 players for in today. At the end of play, we have 8.
Yeah.
Remaining going into tomorrow. Facing this competition now, and the very best from the north of the main is in the
I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And we have squad battle action for you today.
The FC Pro Championship is 1 goal score.
The best coach I've played under would always tell us before kick-off.
There's been 2 years of detriment.
We'll see after breakfast, Rich, that's the question. Who's flying at the moment, Palinetto?
Goals.
So it's 1-0.
As we said, we've got 6 games taking place, Rich. You tell us where you want an update. We've got Marlon against RVP Legend. Luke against Indeed. That's a game for 2 players that have really struggled this competition. Ube, who is one of the beaten players left in the competition, alongside Matthias Binano. He's up against Guga for us. And Mr. Sari Ilian, we saw Ilian leading on the goals now. And then Karim is back against Dean Fernandez. Right, here's the scores.
Looking like they mean business here.
The doors as it stands now. 2 shots so far to his name. He's leading 2-0 still against RVP Legends. Luke Vandenvelde is on our screen by now. Looking for a second goal as the Billies for their shot. He stopped there by the goalkeeper. Still 0-0 between Karim is back and Dean Fernandez. And the only game that's just kicked off now is the late kick-off for us. It was Ube against Guga for us, the youngest player of the tournament. As Adida gets the goal back, he's looking for his first points in the competition still.
Certainly is. You mentioned all those games there. This is the view.
Really good pass. He's in here. That's number 3. And they're running
of the box here. As you said, Richard, the story of today is by the end of play, 8 players will be left for the finals day here in Paris tomorrow. I mean, potentially could be claiming a new FC world champion or a new world champion completely. So
nicely sets it up. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now.
Into that ball. Yeah,
so if you're in the console right now,
back underway, 4-0 now, and you wonder if
there are 2 mystery nations of the grass. People really get in the chat. See good.
Beaten easily here. But that's excellent work to come and take the ball away. And the keeper does well to keep it out. And it's opened up. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance. Well, there's no doubt about this. He struck it with such power. There's no stopping that. It's a critical finish.
So with Manchester City, the video in behind him as the coach there, but it does look.
This has to be. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the
match for a year or so. Last time we saw Matthias Malinowski, Richard, was during the online era in South America, where he won everything. So the Premier League, well, conscious of the season, it starts to look for his innings recently. Yes, wins the Premier League, did get through to the knockout stage in the Champions League, where he fell in the first knockout round to Guga Ferraz, who's also in this competition. There's the lot of upgrades. Also in the string, there's the Scots on the doors, there's the Tisman.
Decent move, look to be building.
Let's go through to for the hand of Casillas. Be keep an eye on those live standings. Top 20 for minutes to celebrate.
Oh, this is getting unbelievable. It is an absolute The scoreline tells it. We've seen it. One-way traffic as the game resumes.
So lots of FC to get through today. Lots of games. No doubt there'll be a lot of shots. Will we have a bit of extra time and penalties, of course? Extra time in the face of the competition. I will say that very much there's too many draws going on. It's not helping anyone, is it? They have pursuit to try and get the top two or four.
Still danger here.
If you said 7 difference.
This could be it. It's in. And that's the debut goal. Kicking off with his new
coming up, isn't it? I mean, we've got the FC Pro World Championship. The quality players is going up, but those draws certainly aren't helping anyone.
Which then makes the finish not so much
asking Alexander getting so he has just kicked off his day 4 up, which is the competition. We're going to pull some on. It's Jafonto. They've got back to
now, there could be a break on.
It was an interesting day for the players yesterday. Of course, we were delayed in play, because you couldn't get started in the end.
He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
He's just off. Well, flying off from one of the coaches, Rich, which is a good opportunity for the players to really a bit of a reset in the players' house there. That was the equaliser for Mr. Sarri. He's also had a big last time for him. It just this is going to fall down.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
See us. Had a breakthrough as well. They've been trailing. To Guga Ferraz. Guga Ferraz with 5 goals to the youngest player in the competition as he's put in place. So that shot is right there.
And that's going to be it for the
Still
first
goal was
40
not for this back against Ethan Anders, which sounds surprising. The goal was came for this year.
And the second half is underway.
They go in the way. That's right side there, Jude Bellingham just got back.
Oh, he's done well to get past the man. And you can see and sense the frustration after that. He needed a more subtle, certain finish.
Once again. Got back failure boost, you just heard a real error. Fracture. How big that could be for team vitality. Of course, there is no championship with a really good draw, but that's still got possession.
Ronaldo went for it, and it wasn't a bad try. He hammered just wide.
The team's power recently. The side of it will be looking to represent Italy in the E-Nations. They've important points on the line for him as well.
Aronson. Pele. On he goes, terrific. Should score here. It gets better and better.
Everyone's got the team, but for the players that aren't to use it, but utilise it, what a player and what addition he's been. Yeah, I'm sorry, but clean action. 14 day, a couple of years ago. For Blackburn Rovers. Saw what player he was. He was bought for that day. Soon after, went to Crystal Palace, just as Jude Bellingham started in the Championship. And now
there's no stopping them in this kind of move.
As we go into half-time finals to 3. Well, that midfield duo, Jude Bellingham maybe a little bit better in the final third. Adam Wharton got every single defensive attribute that you require. What is the ultimate partnership in that midfield, in that 4-4-1-1 that we're going to see across? What do you think the winners' side will average when we get there tomorrow night? What will be the two midfielders? It'll be a Bellingham +1. Yeah, he swings to +1. Jude has to be in there. We Granit Xhaka. Possession in the game at the moment, certainly an option in there. So McTominay's, yeah, floats in a couple of times. Frankie de Jong maybe more of a substitute than a starter. It's certainly Jude puts one. I also really like Rodri in the midfield as well. You can see him actually in this team right here from the 5 place now plus Rodri that the glory accent that
Well, I have to say, the
obviously had great success with Spain winning the World Cup. Lopez on the pitch now. Google France by the looks of it.
Ball back with Pickford.
With the squad building requirements for these players in this year's World Championship, 15 million points. And that was all the rules you needed to follow. Just stay within budget. Corner 4. Power Neto through. We just kicked off the second half of this one.
Taking a chance, and it's saved and held.
So the centre of this table is going to keep moving, keep changing. This time, 4 left. This is the big goal. That's beautiful from him. He must have actually been at the top of that table on 15 points. He might just be on his way to go and do that if he can continue in this form. Well, Levy Finn's got a plus 10 goal difference, Richard, which will probably keep him there unless we see another 4 goals. Push that I've got on the other side of this ball. That's on a bit of moment.
Could turn out to be a really good
6
ball.
points. Well played for it.
What a really good save that was.
The difference is this one is as if this result sticks as it is. This final game of the day.
In now.
Really
good pass. Maybe that's a misconnection with the ball. It's well wide.
If we can, let's get the live standings up for a second, just so we can give you the lowdown. Of course, this is going to change right now. So as it stands, that's your top 8 again. I wouldn't worry about anyone maybe 6 or 7 or 8 for the moment, because that's going to change. I mean, probably the 3rd and 4th. But let me feel up another. Both on 15 points, no doubt they'll be going through. Why is it important? I hear you ask. Well, you skip around. You don't play the round of 24, you play the round of 16, Rich. So you win one game tonight, you're in the quarterfinals tomorrow, and you look at your team trip towards the FC promotion for next year. And just put this in perspective, look how quickly one win can turn around. And this does restart this round.
Play back to Pickford. And there's the final whistle. Positive result, at least as far as the
3
away
points
fans
going
are
to shoot
concerned.
you up that leaderboard so fast. The fight to Bellingham, who will find a way past the popular choice of it, fullback Mark Hubel. Right, who was the idea of the back post? He'll head it back down to Bellingham, who will take all the time in the world. Banana restores the 2-goal lead again. And again, it's just those fine margins, mastering the corners, mastering the details that you have all the control of. Finding the mismatch in the box at the back post, and head it back across into the tight area, and then he's got all the trust in the world in Jude Bellingham. He can go on either foot. He didn't have to do the conventional cutting side on the right. Just take it on the left and hit the near post. This is not really good. As it stands, Mr. Sorry, by the way, has found himself in a real good game against Ilian Bushi. We'll jump over there if we can. Just a split second run. We've got 6 games taking place at the same time. For those at home that are trying to follow along with all the action that's going on, do let us know in the chat if you want updates on certain players. We'll do our best to give you all the lowdown with the live standings and tables. Right, well, this is where the ball was from. Mr. Sari went in front. That was 5-4. Ilian Bushi pulled one back to make it 5-5. They are still all square between the two of them. We want to turn my attention to, if we can, if we get some replays. That's an extra fantastic pass. Who's with Dembele? Gives it a 7-goal, 3-goal gap. I mean, I'm looking now at the bench. The goal swing, maybe. What was he needed to get? Wait, 6-goal swing? I think I was being a bit nice. It was 8. He has got He's nearly there. He's getting halfway there, at least. I mean, it would say a lot as it stands.
1 2 days.
It's looking like a really solid top 8, but please do keep in mind we haven't even finished round 5 here, Rich. We've still got 6 more games after this.
Absolutely. You're looking who's going to be an extra as well. In round 5 later on, we've got the Sana Ezzles, Danny Pitbull looking to get points on the line. Chris the ball, Nicholas Regla, Lemon Abu Bakr, Obrett Ivan Line, and Keelan John. BHZ. Feels as though all those players, Brandon, need wins. Even at this point, draws don't really help you.
Someone who needed a win today, Rich. He drew 2 games from his first 3 rounds. So first 4 rounds so far is Marwan. We can go to Marwan's game for a second. Marwan, of course, he was the French League 1 champion. I mean, RVP Legend's been really impressive so far this form, but I'm not sure what's going on here today, Rich. He's 7-1 down. Wow. Was that finesse comes in there, just trading global